Insurance ba ka mo? Huwag magpaloko. Tara, usap tayo. So ano sir ang Set for Tomorrow?
Set for Tomorrow is one of the traditional product of FWD Insurance. So ang focus talaga nito sir is to give life insurance coverage. And Set for Tomorrow is by the name na suggested by the name, you are being set for tomorrow's uncertainties. Okay, doon siya, I would say na pwede siyang doon kinuha yung pangalan niya. And kagandahan kayo sir dito sa Set for Tomorrow na product, may iba-ibang variants yan. Okay, so the good thing about that is depende sa needs pa rin ng client. You have choices na pwede kang pumili, pwedeng short term, pwedeng technically medium term, tas meron namang whole life or permanent type na Set for Tomorrow na product.
So sabi mo sir may short term?
Short term.
Pag sinabi mong short term sir, gaano ka-short yung coverage niya?
Merong 5 years, tas merong 10 years, tapos meron din naman until age 65. Then, ang pinakamahaba niya, which is the product na Set for Tomorrow Estate Protector hanggang age 120 years old. Para kay Manong Johnny.
Age 120?
Yes, may age 120.
Okay, so ito sir ay purely na insurance?
Correct sir. Pure life insurance, wala siyang ibang, wala siyang additional benefits other than the life insurance coverage na pinoprovide ng product.
Ano yung mga key benefits nitong product na ito?
Okay, so of course, the key benefits una is the life insurance coverage na pinoprovide niyan. Tapos, meron din overseas, kung nasa ibang bansa yung insured, then doon siya or be direct na namatay, merong additional benefit na binibigay to help with the repatriation of the body of the insured.
Diba? Regardless ng reason bakit siya nasa ibang bansa?
Ang limitation lang naman yun, sir, kapag yung mga terrorism ang nangyari. For example, terrorist attack naging cause of death niya. Merong evaluation na gagawin si FWD na why in the first place nandun ka sa lugar na yon if meron ba talagang ongoing terrorist activity. Okay, so yun lang naman. Pero regardless of the reason, whether nagbabakasyon ka, you are an OFW, or nagta-travel ka lang, pasok ka dun sa benefit na yan.
Okay, parang ngayon ko lang narinig kasi itong benefit na to.
Aware kasi sir si FWD being a multi-Asia insurance company na iba ang cost talaga ng kapag mag-repatriate ng body ng isang tao. Diba hindi kasi siya unlike yung buhay na tao na mag-book ka lang ng airfare, you can go back to your country. Ngayon, may mga extra expenses yan. So, syempre, to cover the additional expenses, naglagay ng ganyang benefit si FWD dun sa Set for Tomorrow na product.
Okay. So, nice. Overseas benefit na kung tawagin. So, bukod sir doon, any other benefits meron ang Set for Tomorrow?
Merong binibigay niya sir terminal assistance na benefit. Technically, sir, kunyari, kung meron kang life insurance coverage with Set for Tomorrow na 1 million pesos, then you were diagnosed with a terminal illness. Okay? Ang gagawin po dyan is ibibigay na in advance yung supposed to be life insurance coverage mo. Kasi we know that when you are diagnosed or dineclare ka na may terminally ill, it's just a matter of days or months before you actually passed away.
Okay. So, paano kung niloob ni Lord na mabuhay pa siya, naibigay na yung benefit?
Yung benefit. So, it means na yung obligation ni FWD for the coverage and even the life insurance portion ng product is wala na. Kasi binigay na yung terminal illness benefit mo. So, in advance na. So, let's say na based sir dun sa contract sa Set for Tomorrow, 1 million ang matatanggap ng beneficiaries mo if something happens which is death. Tapos, instead of dying immediately, terminal illness muna ang diagnosed nauna, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, bibigay na yung 1 million na coverage, hindi na hihintay na mamatay ka before i-release yun in advance para siguro pakonsuelo na lang na okay, you still have a couple of days or months to live, enjoy mo na yung benefit mo. Okay, so nice, while still you are alive, kahit na terminally ill, yes, mahirap kasi baka hindi ka na ganoon ka mobile. Sabihin, limited na yung galaw mo. Pero you can still somehow enjoy the benefit ng product while you are still alive.
Pwede pang pamana mo na lang.
Pwede. Umaga, kahit medyo kumurot ka pa ng konti, gusto mong may bucket list ka, gusto mong ma-check, then, yun, pwede.
Isa pa sa nakita kong benefit na nung nag-search tayo, no?
Yes, sir.
Tinignan natin siya. May tinatawag na child protection. Ano ito?
Okay, so child protection benefit naman. Ang benefit na yan will be received by beneficiary if both of the insured person, kunyari, for example, ako po, and my spouse died due to the same accident. Okay, so kahit na ano siya, same accident tapos not necessarily immediately died. For example, na-aksidente po kami parehas. Ako ang nauna. Then a couple of weeks or days later, yung spouse ko naman ang sumunod. Then we have minor na anak. Okay, so madodoble po yung benefit. For example, 1 million ng original na nakalagay na benefit dun sa contract, insurance contract. Magiging 2 million po siya.
So accident lang siya, no?
Yeah, very specific dun sa ano. So,
kahit hindi beneficiary yung hindi siya nakalagay as beneficiary.
Ganito sir, kasi syempre kapag hindi siya nakalagay sa beneficiary, merong tao kasi na, for example, meron po kaming anak na legal age naman, tapos siya ang nilagay na beneficiary. Kino-consider yung anak namin na minor for that specific benefit ng product. Yung benefit na yan will take effect kung merong minor. Not necessarily dapat included siya dun sa beneficiary. Okay, so isang reason naman sir, parang siguro tip na lang din sa mga viewers natin na bakit po though hindi naman siya disallowed, but very rare ko po personally recommend na you put a minor as a beneficiary nung insurance policy nyo kasi wala pa siyang capacity to be part of the contract. Kunyari, meron kong beneficiary or anak na below 18. Ang assumption kasi dyan, wala pa siyang capacity to handle the money correctly. Mm-hmm. So kung ang beneficiary nyo lang po dun sa insurance policy na kinuha nyo is nag-iisa, tapos minor yan, i-require po kayo ng insurance company to put a guardian. Ibig sabihin, kung meron kayong family member, relative, or anyone na mapagkakatiwalaan nyo na to manage the proceeds, insurance proceeds, if something happens to you, sila po yung i-honor na guardian nung beneficiary nyo na minor.
Next, sir, na nakita natin ay yung funeral assistance.
Okay, so sa funeral assistance naman, sir, within 48 hours from the death of the insured, mag-a-advance ng benefit si FWD. So, 100,000 pesos, ibig sabihin, parang inform mo lang si FWD, sir, na as the beneficiary, yung insured person po has passed away. Siyempre, may mga requirements ka pang ibibigay to receive the full amount of the benefit. Okay, life insurance proceeds. Kunyari, from 1 million nga yan, sir. Within the 48 hours na na-inform si FWD of the death of the insured, mag-a-advance na ng 100,000. For the purpose of course, ang assumption kasi niyan is wala namang ibang pre-need plan si insured, 'di ba? So as part of the support of the company dun sa family members na naiwan, i-advance na yung a portion of the proceed for the initial expenses. Tapos while you are fixing the document, for example, mga death certificate, ibang proof na kailangan ni FW to give the whole amount of claim, at least meron na po silang ginagamit na money for the initial expenses, funeral, pang setup kung kailangan lang bumili ng memorial lot on the spot kasi wala silang nabili before. So pwede siya magamit ganun, sir.
So within 48
hours,
no?
Sir. So advance benefit siya, which will be deducted from the whole amount naman ng insurance coverage po.
Oo, at malaking tulong yun dahil kasi kung instead na umutang, diba, kunwari walang pondo kasi biglaan yung nangyari. So walang fund, walang savings, walang pre-need.
Correct.
Di malaking bagay yun na hindi na sila uutang.
Correct, sir. Yan. So, malaking assistance siya for the bereaved family na, hindi man full amount kaganon ako within the first 48 hours, at least merong pang-advance, pang-initial expenses na magagamit sila.
Nice. At isa pa, sir, balita ko may waiver of premium siya. Ano ito at paano ito nag-work?
Okay, so ang waiver of premium, again, based on the name, the term na waiver of premium. For example, kung 5 years to pay po yung set for tomorrow na policy niya, within that contract na 5 years ka magbabayad, if something happens, for example, terminal illness, within the first 5 years, since terminal illness lang yan, since buhay pa po yung insured or policy holder, let's put an example, out of the 5 years na contract, on the 3rd year na diagnose siya ng terminal illness or permanent disability, total and permanent disability, yung remaining 2 years na unpaid premium, i-waive na po siya. Okay, so parang in effect, wala na siyang obligation kay FWD to pay the remaining premiums kasi nga po, diagnosed na siya with the terminal illness or total and permanent disability. Ang question palagi, sir, is ano ba ang total and permanent disability? Yes. Okay, so ang pinaka-basic, sir, na explanation dyan, if hindi mo na magawa yung normal function ng isang tao. Okay, for example, hindi ka na makaligo mag-isa. Okay, kailangan mo na, dependent ka na sa support ng ibang tao to do your daily activities. Okay, and may period din yan at least 180 days or more. Diba? Kasi meron kayo, sir, ganito may mga temporary na yung disability lang na yes, hindi ka mga function, pero 30 days lang, nakarecover ka. Diba? Ngayon, kaya mo na uli mag-isa. Diba? So may rin, aside from the disability, sabihin meron ka nang hindi magawa as a normal human being, meron ding duration na na kailangan ma-meet po.
So sino magde-declare na disabled na?
Okay, so same as other diagnosis, yung doctor pa rin, sir. Kasi may medical professional. And ito naman, sir, wala namang prescribe or wala namang limitation as to sino ang magde-declare or magda-diagnose sa'yo na doctor. For example, ang sinabi lang ni FW, dapat yung malaking hospital lang sa BGC yung ang magde-declare sa'yo ng whether terminally ill ka na ba or permanently disabled ka na ba, di ba? First long as medical professional that can attest dun sa situation mo.
Kahit di sa barrio lang, kahit sa bayan-bayan lang.
Licensed medical doctor. Yan.
Okay. So sa Set for Tomorrow, magkano ang minimum na insurance coverage nito?
1 million, sir. Actually, 1 million ang minimum insurance coverage niya. For one of the, this is my personal take on that, sir. No? Ang 1 million kasi ngayon, especially for nowadays, sa mga gastusin natin, madali na siya maubos. Okay, so what I mean by that is that kung meron kang 1 million na insurance coverage, tapos yun ang iiwan mo sa family member mo, malaking tulong siya. But let us be realistic, sir, na hindi na siya ganun tatagal. Okay. For example, kung ang monthly expenses ng family is siguro 50,000 per month. So, sabihin, within a span of 1.5 years, ubos kagad yung 1 million, di ba? What if nagkaroon pa ng splurging, biglang tumaas ang gastos kasi may biglang na-receive na pera. So, mas maiksi na siya.
Ilang taon ang pwedeng kumuha nitong Set for Tomorrow?
Ang kumuha niya, sir, is pwedeng 55 and 60. Okay. So, 60, sabihin before siya senior citizen kasi sa atin 60, pwede siyang magpa-cover. Okay. Pero, isang tip ko sa kanila, sir, especially kapag mga senior na, kailangan ma-consider po yung amount of premium na kailangan bayaran ni client and the insurance coverage pa na mapoprovide. Okay. Kasi kapag medyo hindi na beneficial na yes, mako-cover kita pero with a significant amount of premium, baka mas okay, sir, ganito maging strategy natin. Ipunin nyo na lang po sa bangko yung premium. For example, marami ng requirements, diba? Let's say na hindi ka na ma-approve as a regular, ang assessment sa'yo hindi na regular client, meaning may mga additional premium na because of the condition, because of the age, diba? Kailangan siyang balansehin, sir. So, on my part, as an advisor, wala po akong magiging benefit doon kasi definitely wala akong commission sa makukuha kapag hindi kumuha si client, yung taong kausap ko. Pero on the part of the person, magbe-benefit siya on the advice that I gave. Diba? Of course, di natin pipigilan. Kung gusto niya pa rin, malaya siyang gawin yun. Pero kailangan ko lang sabihin yung naging situation.
Pros and cons
niya.
niya.
Correct, sir.
Kung kaya ng budget niya, edi pera naman yan, decision niya. Diba? Ilang taon yung minimum age na pwede kumuha?
Ang minimum age, sir, is as young as 18 months.
18 months?
So, sabihin...
Baby, ay bata.
Oo. Pero syempre, sir, may limitation yan in terms of the coverage. Ang magde-decide niyan is the head office. Kasi meron kasing sinasabi, anong reason bakit gusto mong ma-cover ng insurance ng isang tao? Diba? Parang insurability interest, mga ganong pag-uusap na unang-una, bata yan or sabi nga baby, wala pa namang responsibility yan. Bakit gusto mo i-cover ng malaki? Okay, so certain limitations, pwede, pero may mga certain limitations as to the amount of coverage po.
Agree. Parang baby pa, tapos breadwinner.
Ginawa mong ang bata pa niya, nagkaroon ng obligasyon kaagad.
Okay. Maganda yung mga benefits niya, sir, no? Maganda yung mga benefits niya. Ang question, kung meron man, may disadvantage ba ito? Kung meron man, ano yun?
Okay, so one of the disadvantage kapag, for example, for Set for Tomorrow, at least for that product, yun nga, kung hindi natin, wala tayong benefit na makuha, for example, sir, based on the coverage hanggang age 60 or 65, then na-outlive mo yung, yung covered period, di ba? Wala siyang return of premium. Sabihin, the insurance company gave you peace of mind if something happens to you, pero yun nga, walang nangyari. Inalaw ni Lord na maging healthy ka, buhay ka hanggang end ng coverage. Wala ka nang marireceive pabalik na pera. So, if I can call that as a disadvantage, yun lang siguro, sir. Kasi, hindi mo napakinabangan yung benefit. Which is for me, thankful ako dun. Yung sabihin, I was able to live a long life. Yun naman siya.
Pero sabi mo, sir, ang coverage niya until age 120?
120. For the specific product, sir, na estate protector.
Okay. Dahil nga may iba't ibang variants siya.
Correct, sir. May short-term cover, merong income protector, then estate protector. Pagdating kasi sa estate protector na product, sir, ang focus talaga nito, yung mga gustong mag-iwan ng pamana or benefit, monetary, and protect their estate. Kasi before, sir, nung nag-take effect yung train law or yung adjustment sa mga tax rate, very big issue ang estate tax. Kasi dati yan, naka-bracket pa yan na syempre mas malami kang estate pag-aari, mas malaki ang tax na babayaran mo or ng estate mo kapag it's time to pass that to your next generation. Ngayon po kasi 6% na lang. Sabihin, parehas na siya dun sa sales tax na, for example, the property, capital gains tax, 6% na lang siya. Estate tax is 6% na lang din. So, yes, beneficial pa rin for a person to get an insurance policy for the reason kasi hindi siya taxable yung benefit. Life insurance proceeds, hindi siya taxable. And hindi siya subject for parang temporary i-freeze ng bangko. Kapag namatay po kasi isang tao at na-inform yung bank na namatay yung account holder nila, they will wait for clearance from the BIR before i-release yung bank account ng deceased person to anyone na authorized by the BIR. For example, yung, let's say, meron po akong, for example, tatay, bank account, basta bank account in general. Tapos nalaman ng bangko na nag-pass away na yung account holder niya, hindi ko po mawi-withdraw yung pera sa bangko. Okay, so pwede ko siguro i-conceal, wag silang inform, pero that's a violation kasi kailangan may ma-settle muna kung may estate tax liability, di ba? Pero ang life insurance proceed po kasi diretso yan sa beneficiaries.
Okay.
No, hindi siya dadaan sa bank. Yan.
Dahil hindi na pagmamay-ari nung insured yun.
Correct. Para siya sa mga beneficiaries po talaga. Sino,
sir, ang recommended kumuha nitong product na ito?
Okay, for Set Tomorrow in general, this product fit po siya dun sa mga taong gusto lang mag-add ng insurance coverage. Okay, and dun sa mga wala pang enough budget for a comprehensive life and health insurance policy, diba? For example po, let's say na starting ka pa lang sa pagtatrabaho tapos gusto mo lang ng peace of mind na if something happens to you, kahit pa paano may marireceive yung mga beneficiaries mo, especially if you have dependents, anak, asawa, ganyan, di ba? Ito kasi, sir, if my memory serves me right, for as low as, I think mga 15 or 18,000 pesos per year, makakakuha ka na ng 1 million amount of life insurance coverage kung ang age mo is 30 to 35. Okay, so kung yung 18,000 na lang, sabihin natin per year, that's only 1,500 per month. Okay. Or around 50 pesos per day, di ba? So kung ang income mo is relatively hindi pa naman ganun kataas, but you want an insurance coverage for yourself, pasok na pasok siya, sir. Di ba? And of course, pwede siyang mas stretch eh. The higher the coverage, yun lang, mas mataas ang premium na kailangan bayaran nung policy owner ng Set for Tomorrow.
Ito ba, sir, ay paano ba to mag-apply?
Okay. Ngayon kasi, sir, with the digitalization tapos with the experience with pandemic, pwede na siyang dalawang ways. Una, available yung mga products, digital products ni FWD sa website mismo. Okay. So if you have meron kayong kilalang advisor from FWD, you just ask for the agent link. Okay. So pag may agent link kasi, every time that you buy through that agent link, magbe-benefit din yung kaibigan nyo, kamag-anak na ahente ng FWD because kahit na kayo mismo ang bibili directly sa website, they will still receive the commission on the product. So, ang benefit lang naman nun on both sides is, for example, you really want to decide for yourself. Ayaw mo ng input kahit kanino, nanggagaling kahit kanino tao. Ayaw mo ng pressure na may nagpa-follow up sa'yo, may tumatawag na kukuha ka ba ng insurance or what, diba? So, you can purchase directly sa website. Tapos, pwede rin naman, sir, kunyari, talagang wala kang kilala from FWD, you can still purchase directly sa website. Okay.
Itong mismong product na ito?
Set for tomorrow. Available siya. Isang way naman is directly sa ahente, sa agents. Yun. So, whichever you prefer, but the point is, basta kumuha ka ng insurance coverage, whether through the website or through a person or salesperson.
Pwede pala yun? Kahit
yes,
anong
sir.
variants?
Ang hindi mo lang, yes, kahit anong variant, yun lang, in terms of the coverage, hanggang 5 million lang ang pwedeng mabili na coverage sa online. But larger or bigger than that, you have to go through an agent.
Alright. Okay. Nice. Meron ba tong medical exam?
May medical exam ganito sir kapag sa website po kasi bumili yung mga viewers natin, may mga questions doon that they have to answer truthfully. Of course, the personal information, age, tapos medical history. So let's say na lang na lahat doon is okay. Sabihin walang previous disease, walang hospitalization recently, 'di ba? Hindi na i-require ng medical examination. Provided that you answer that truthfully, tapos based on your answer, ang naging assessment ni head office is you are a standard client. Meaning, walang additional premium na dapat singilin sa'yo. Okay. Magkakaroon siya ng medical exam kahit na all goods ka kung masyadong malaki yung coverage na gusto mong kunin. For example, you go through an agent, tapos sabi mo, Harvey, gusto ko ng 50 million na coverage from Set for Tomorrow. Let's say kung allowed siya, then based on your physical condition, based on your declaration, healthy ka naman. But because of the amount of the coverage na gusto mo, i-undergo ka ng ilang examination and possibly ilang questionnaires why do you want that amount of coverage, diba? Then you just have to explain na etong ganito kalaki yung property ko na gusto kong maprotektahan in terms of the estate tax.
Top 3 most important message sa mga meron ng policy na ganito. Ano masasabi mo sa kanila?
Okay, so top 3. First is continue paying for the policy. Okay, so kung nasimulan nyo na yan, whether 5 years, 10 years, or whole life to pay yung Set for Tomorrow policy nyo, make sure na hindi siya mag-lapse. Okay. Ang lapsation kasi for the benefit of the viewer na wala pang insurance policy, it means na yung benefit natin dun sa insurance policy is nawala na. Okay. One of the most common reason is hindi na nabayaran yung premium, di ba? So, make sure na tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagbabayad nyo kung meron pa kayong kailangan bayaran kay Set for Tomorrow, any insurance product para tuloy pa rin yung coverage nyo. Okay. So, pangalawa, consider adding additional insurance, especially kung ito pa lang ang nag-iisang insurance policy nyo na Set for Tomorrow, since this is focused on the life insurance, wala pang health, wala pang ibang benefit. Consider adding. Okay, so kung may budget na at kaya na talaga ng finances, mag-add na kayo ng insurance na meron na kasamang comprehensive health benefits. Okay, so pangatlo is kung kaya nyo pang dagdagan, let's say na-meet nyo na yung dalawang unang sinabi ko, sir, ganito. Yung pangatlo, kung gusto nyo pa ng additional coverage coming from the Set for Tomorrow, I suggest that you do so. Kasi ang maganda niyan, sir, for as long as you can avail of the coverage ng Set for Tomorrow, palakihin mo ng palakihin yung coverage mo, life insurance coverage mo, it means na if something happens to you, the beneficiaries, your loved ones, relatives, or even yung mga institution na gusto mong benefit, for example, simbahan, yan. Pwede silang charitable institution, pwede silang maging beneficiary nung policy mo. So you can leave a legacy. Okay, so ngayon, pwede ka na mag-alat na, for example, 10 million for your family, 5 million for a charitable institution. Pwede mo nang gawin yon, di ba? Although wala kang ganung pera na sa bangko, na multi-million of pesos, but because of Set for Tomorrow, magagawa mo siya. Maging possible yun, sir.
Okay. Kaya ang pagkuha nito depende sa purpose. No?
Correct, purpose pala. Doon ka talaga babalik, sir, purpose.
Kung meron kang top 3 most important message sa mga meron ng product, paano naman sa mga wala pa nitong product na ito?
So, wala pang mga product. Sige, ang message lang dyan, sir, is really, you have to assess, una, if kailangan nyo itong product na to. Okay, what I mean is that, kung ito yung product na kailangan nyo, you talk to a trusted advisor, whether you know someone or gusto nyo tumawag sa FWD mismo, pwede yan. So, magpa-assess po kayo kung kailangan nyo itong product na to. Or, if really you have the budget, okay, mag-budget naman kayo, sir, pwede kayong mag-consider ng ibang product type na, yung comprehensive na. When you say kasi comprehensive, sir, merong life insurance benefit, merong health, comprehensive health. Magkasama na talaga siya. So, for me, that's a complete insurance policy. Life and health. Okay, so life and health talaga. Kung kaya naman ng yun kagad, although honestly, medyo mas mataas ang premium niya because of the benefits. You proceed with that. Ito kasing Set for Tomorrow, sir, I suggest this especially for people na talaga nagsisimula pa lang. Okay, wala pang enough budget, di ba? Gusto lang nila ng coverage for themselves, for the loved ones. Perfect tong Set for Tomorrow.
So kung sakali, sir, na gusto nilang i-avail ito, paano ka naman nila i-contact?
I have a Facebook account, Harvey De Jesus dash personal finance. You can search, siguro searchable naman ako sa Facebook. Tapos, I'll also give my personal details or how to contact me dito sa group natin sa iPro. So, you can reach out. And ako naman, sir, ganito of course, it will benefit me or at least my career if I gain clients. Okay, but if meron silang preferred na advisor pa rin, especially kung FWD rin naman yung kaibigan nila, yung mga family member, I would suggest that you go to them. Kasi bakit? Kasi sila yung mga tao na may tiwala na rin kayo, sir. Diba? Sa akin, I'm confident that I can serve you well. Yung purpose ng pagkuha nyo ng insurance, I definitely can serve you well. Pero if you have a preferred advisor na taga-FWD naman, since we're discussing FWD products, go. Diba? Kasi ang point naman, sir, magkaroon sila ng insurance coverage, whether kayo lang kuhanin, walang problema yan.
Okay. So, Sir Harvey, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sa pag-discuss ng Set for Tomorrow.
Yeah, so Set for Tomorrow tayo. Thank you.
Sir, thank you. If you want more content like this, follow iPro Cooperative.